Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining us today. My name is Pete, and I would like to welcome you to our Twitter space. We're going to be talking about the KOK project here today. And if you're wondering what KOK stands for, it stands for Keystone of Opportunity and Knowledge. And we have here with me today some of our internal members here. We have Mr. Young Cho. He is the CA, the Chief Architect. Mr. Andrew Park, the CSO of Medium. Mr. Kevin Kim, he is the Chief Platform Officer. And Mr. William Kang, who just joined us not too long ago, who is the MD of Global Business. So our first guest here is Mr. Young Cho. He could be considered as one of the OGs, as they say, or one of the founders. He's had several roles here in the KOK project, all the while writing articles and books and continuously contributing to the further growth of the industry. Thank you for joining us here today, sir. Can you kindly give us a short intro about yourself? Let some of our audience members know who you are. I'm sorry, sir. Can you try one more time?
Hello, everyone. Yeah, my name is Young Cho. Yes, thank you for Peter's introduction. Yeah, I'm one of founders. Yeah, KOK was founded in 2019, and I was one of co-founders, and I joined as a CTO, and then chief architect with Medium. And then now I'm in charge as a chairman. And I've been in software engineering area for the whole my professional life, and in blockchain area since 2017. I have been in blockchain concept design and algorithm development. Now KOK. I'm glad to be here today.
Okay, thank you, sir. All right, next we have Mr. Andrew Park. Can you kindly tell us a little bit about yourself, please?
Hello, everyone. My name is Andrew, and I'm in charge of strategy. From the beginning, we have focused on transaction speed, and now we are up to 15,000 TPS, and now we are leveraging our technology for case studying with KOK utility token. So now I oversee and support the platform business and planning and development. Thank you.
Okay, now we have Mr. Dongwoo Kevin Kim. He has a long history in the game industry. Mr. Kim, can you please give us a short introduction about yourself?
Hello, my name is Kevin, and I oversee the day-to-day operation of our platform, where many issues may arise. I'm also in charge of curating content from movies, webtoons, web TV, as well as games to go on our app. I'm excited to see how our platform grows and hope that you will be there as well. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Kim. Last but not least, we have Mr. William Kang, who just joined us recently, as previously mentioned. Mr. Kang, can you please tell us and our audience members a little bit about yourself and your illustrious career?
Sure. Thank you, Peter. Hi, everyone. This is Will. I'm responsible for managing global operation at KOK. It is a real pleasure to speak with all of you at AMA session today. Just to give you a little bit about my background, I have been involved in blockchain since 2017. and worked on different various blockchain and fintech projects prior to joining KOK. I hope today's AMA session will give everyone better insight to KOK ecosystem and our future roadmap. Thanks again for showing your interest in KOK and enjoy the AMA session. Cheers.
Okay, great. Thank you, Mr. Kang. So, as you can see, we have the best of the best here in the room to talk about KOK. So before we go on, once again, I'd like to thank everyone for joining us. And we've prepared some little gifts for you at the end of this AMA session. So please stay tuned. And now let's get started. Okay, so before we ask the big guns here, I'd like to give you a brief summary about what we do here at KOK. So KOK is a content platform that is fair, open, transparent, and available to everyone with the use of decentralized blockchain technology. The content we have here, we have all different kinds of content, from videos created by individuals, which means we all have the fair opportunity to share our own content to this platform. It's a create to earn platform, and it's open to everyone. So it's been formed to create a platform ecosystem where producers can receive recognition and equitable compensation while consumers can enjoy a more diverse variety of content. So then you might be asking, so what made you think of this idea of building a content platform? Where did it come from? And what for? Why? So as we all know, content, can be anything, right? But mostly it refers to intangible materials that contain information and anecdotes delivered in text, sound, image, or video form. So digital content like short videos and movies, as you all know, right? Web TV, they're really blowing up. It's becoming very, very popular. So the present, this moment that we're living in, can really be called the era of content. And since the COVID-19 pandemic, the content market has expanded more rapidly and vastly than ever. And non-face-to-face content consumption has become huge. Not only convenient, but it's become an integral part of consumers' lives with the help of portable media. So, according to the Korea Creative Content Agency, the world's largest US content market was worth $738 million as of 2019. Of course, the content is very important, but the platform is also playing a very important role in spreading and sharing all this content. So I'm sure everyone has heard of huge global content platforms such as Google, Apple, and Netflix. They played a major role behind this explosive digital content market growth. But as their influence increased, so did unfair practices, such as increasingly growing fees or patterns of biased positioning of content. So accordingly, last year, back in August 31st of 2021, a bill was passed in Korea that made Google's enforcement of in-app payments illegal for the first time ever globally. So prior to this, on July 7th, 2021, 36 states, including Utah, New York, and Washington, D.C., filed a complaint against Google on charges of violating the Antitrust Act as a content platform, such as unfairly abusing authority against app developers in the Play Store. So as such, there's a consensus on the problem of monopolization by the global platform, and a new solution is urgently needed to solve this problem. Now that we know the background of this project, what exactly is fair, open, transparent, and available to everyone mean? Can you explain them to us, Mr. Cho?
Okay, thank you, Peter. Your introduction was good enough. Yes, as I said before, my whole professional life is around software engineering, system software, and also teaching computer science. And I have been interested in inclusive economy, and now blockchain. By utilizing blockchain technology, how can achieve that goal of inclusive economy? As Peter said, KOK is about contents platform decentralized by blockchain technology. So KOK is aimed to reduce platform curation monopoly, improving arcane distribution structure, revise high-fee system, and avoid information monopoly. Our goal is to build a platform where all content creators can equally and fairly use that platform's assets, share values and visions, and adequately receive fair profits. By the way, the KOK was founded with the vision of fair, and enable. So we enable and guarantee true creative freedom. We aim to become a truly decentralized, comprehensive content platform. You know, the lack of transparency in the monopoly induction of behavior, and especially in that what's happening in the content platform. In the future, the content platform, believe it or not, there are going to be a lot of people like you and me who will be providing much more helpful information and videos on the platform. Furthermore, like painters selling their paintings for profit, video creators can also earn profits from creating their own videos. Everyone here is equal. The only thing you need to create is your own videos. The more video you create, the more profits you will earn. And if your videos are watched by more people, there will be more profits for you. That is our create to earn, C2E system, where everyone is equal. So this is the way I like to achieve inclusive economy by utilizing blockchain technology in the area of content platform. Currently, much monopolized data set by big players. Peter?
Okay, great. Thank you, sir. As you mentioned just now, you said that content creators can adequately receive fair profits. I'm thinking the audience members might be curious a little bit more. They want to know a little bit more about this part. Can you just briefly cover just some of the major points of the token system, sir?
Okay. Yeah, just a little more deeply. Yeah, in our KOK ecosystem, of course, it is a blockchain system, blockchain economy. So there is a token economy system. And there are 4 pillars in this token economy. First pillar is a content provider pillar that supply contents, of course, to the platform. Second pillar is service providers. They provide computing, hardware powers the platform. In our mainnet era, we'll call them Ethereum owners, SOs. And third pillar is service facilitators. They directly participate in the platform service by staking on the network. So in mainnet era, we'll call them SOM, service Ethereum owner members. And the fourth pillar is, and actually this is a real area, users and creators that use our KOK tokens to consume platform contents and services. All these 4 parties exist within an equitable system that voluntarily provides individual resources and accordingly receive compensation or pay usage fees. We call that it's gases. So there are actually 4 categories or pillars in our KOK blockchain ecosystem. Peter?
Okay, great. Thank you, sir. So I understood what you said, but there was a little bit of static, in the background. So in case our audience members missed some parts, I'm just going to briefly go over the 4 pillars that you just mentioned one more time. So the first pillar, Mr. Cho just mentioned, was the content provider. Content providers, they provide the content, obviously, and any real content producer who legitimately holds copyright and usage right licenses can become a content provider. So basically, you can't take somebody else's video or content or song or music and, try to put that up on our platform, because you need to be the real user. So when a user consumes the content released by the provider will receive the compensation, right? And a portion of it will be paid to the platform, as for the technical resources such as storage space and user data fee, etc. The fee is set differently depending on the traffic and payment rates. The second pillar is a service provider. So service providers and facilitators are similar in that they provide resources to the platform and receive compensation, but are classified according to the type of resources they provide. So service providers provide computing power, hardware resources in exchange for fees. The fees vary depending on the magnitude of the computer power supplied by the provider. So content providers may also act as service providers, in which case the total fees can be reduced. However, this role requires a lot of specialized knowledge and skill, not to mention, the expensive hardware. On the other hand, anyone may participate in the platform as a service facilitator. So you might be asking, what's a service facilitator? What do they do? They indirectly participate in the provision of platform services by staking tokens in the provider's network. So any and all people who have the option of contributing to the network, buying and depositing tokens, they can become service facilitators. User and curator. Users spend tokens on activities such as viewing content, utilizing platform services, and purchasing NFTs. Users, they can also become curators by reviewing, recommending, and sharing content, and by providing personal activity data to the platform. The curators receive rewards depending on the amount of activity they engage in on the platform. So the information obtained through users' curation activities is used for algorithms that help recommend personalized content to other users. The other users' voluntary curation participation helps them receive truly transparent compensation and guarantees an open, mutually beneficial dynamic instead of covertly acquiring user data as done by prevailing platforms. So we just went over quite a lot, and all these profits just mentioned, obviously they're going to be paid out in KOK, there's so much going on right now that, at this point, I would like to ask Mr. Kang to share with our audiences about our goal, our vision, and what they might be based on.
Sure, Peter, I'd love to. Thank you. Our vision, first of all, is to create an overall ecosystem based on the KOK chain, which means a whole complete metaverse involving wallets, platforms, NFT, and so on. As of now, the team is putting all their efforts into the further development of KOK platform. We have finished almost all the video functions, including uploading and watching, and receiving profits through these activities. And also the link a wallet, and you can definitely withdraw the money. In terms of expressing your view on the video, just like how you normally do on your YouTube, you can click like or dislike or just type your comment. We have 9 kinds of video at the moment. Additionally, the mechanism and functions of C2E and W2E have been quite perfect and are almost in a leading position in the industry. What's more, in the second half of this year, we will put most of our attention and efforts into the online DApp development and keep improving all aspects of KOK platform, including attracting and leading users and cooperation with the traditional video platforms. As of next year, we will be wrapping up KOK DApp Development Kit, which is the development software suite of KOK ecosystem. It can ensure user achieve simple platform build, development, and other functions. Furthermore, KOK DApp Development Kit is not only a development software suite, but also a necessary tool for KOK platform to enter the metaverse. Therefore, everyone in the world can realize their ideas and function through KOK development tool in era of Web 3.0 and officially lead the token industry into the era of metaverse. Peter?
Oh, wow. Thank you very much, Mr. Kang. That was a lot. Now, I think all of our users, fans, creators, and audiences today have they have a little bit of a better understanding, I hope, of what the KOK project is all about. And so now here we are. Everyone has the chance to get the KOK token. Okay, but hey, before we move on to the last part of of how you can get your hands on some KOK token, I'd like to ask our members here just a few questions to give a little more visibility and transparency, specifically pertaining to what is a DApp and what are the services that these DApps provide. So I'd like to ask Mr. Kang, who has some years in the fintech industry, and he has many exciting ideas and dreams. So, Mr. Kang, could you tell us a little bit, just like a sneak peek, a little bit about some of these services, some of these DApp services, especially pertaining to fintech that we are working on right now?
Yeah, sure. Just to give you some idea, as you know, there are many DApps are available in different platforms, or I would say other blockchain. Mainly, most of them P2E is one of the popular gaming DApp that many different community of the blockchain provide. But we also are interested in across many different industries, such as medical, Defi, which is of the fintech, and then also the gaming, as I just mentioned, and then other. So we are currently looking at many different variation of DApp services that we want to put on our platform. So just to give you an idea, one of the part that I am very interested in is DeFi. So how can we capture the audience from not only from the development country, from also on development country as well. And so we want to put in the right infrastructure in place so that we could accommodate not only from the development country people, but especially from the unbanked country as well. So those are one of the few DApp services that we're currently looking at, and we hope to have a lot more idea to come from our community also. So that's kind of gives you a little bit of a snapshot of what we're currently looking at and what are some of the things that we're planning on deploying it on our platform. Peter?
Okay, great. Thank you so much for that, Mr. Kang. And there's another little piece of information that I would like to share with our audience members. We started out as a digital content platform, and we are still a digital content platform. So our efforts and our hunting for more creative and innovative content, it's always ongoing. And I worked as the content team lead on the platform, so I would know how hard we have worked to build up our platform. So and so Kevin here, I've worked with Kevin numerous times in shaping and planning and curating content for our digital content platform. And this year, I'm proud to announce that we have our own original content. The script in our hands and suggestions and edits. And it's called Office Cooking. We originally planned it to be an 8-episode web drama, but then, plans always change. So we decided to just make it a, short indie film. So this will be up on our platform if it's not. So we're still designing and preparing the promo materials. So once all that is done, we are going to be uploading this original content. Besides Office Cooking, We have been uploading little pieces like, web TV based videos on our platform. So we hope that when you have the chance, you can come in and check out some of this content. I mean, of course, it's not going to be like Netflix or some of these other huge OTT streaming companies, but the fact that a blockchain company like ourselves, the fact that we would have the courage to take this kind of risk, it shows you our mentality and our mindset. And we here at KOK, we all understand that without the risk of failure or failure itself, there's no success to be had. And it's kind of conflicting with some of the elements of the culture we live in here, but different in different cultures like the U.S. success is not, failure is not a bad thing. As a matter of fact, if you don't have any failures but only successes, then people start suspecting. People start getting suspicious. Like, how big can his successes be? Okay, sorry. So I was rambling. Now we are finally at the time of getting your hands on some KOK tokens. So if you can find our Telegram or Twitter page, you can sign up, as fast as you can. And then after joining our community, just send the code KHOPE-K. So instead of KOK, you're sending the code KHOPE-K. So we're gonna count down, and then take a screenshot, and the top 2 names will receive 50 USD in KOK tokens. Okay. So if everybody's clear on the rules, let's get started. Okay, I'm gonna give you guys like a minute or two to navigate and to find these pages, and after 2 minutes is up, then I will go check out who the top 2 names are, and then we'll wrap up the session. Okay. So it is 5:27. I will go silent for 2 minutes and then come back at 5:29. All right. Okay. So we have, who is this? We have William and Jen. Oh, wow. Will and Jen, congratulations, guys. 50 USD in KOK. Make sure you contact us. We'll shoot it straight to your token wallet. Hey, thank you, everyone. I'd like to thank everyone for joining our Twitter Space activity today. And so for more information about KOK, please follow our Twitter account at KOK_chain. Thank you again, and we hope to see you soon. Hey, thanks a lot, everybody. Bye-bye.